Hey everyone, Dr. Shook here. Hope you're doing well today. In today's video, I want to continue our mini-series on talking about the gut and its connection to autoimmunity. Now, we've been talking about this concept of leaky gut. That's the lay term. But the scientific term is intestinal permeability or hyperpermeability. See, your intestinal lining is normally semi-permeable. It lets things inside the digestive tract move into the bloodstream so that the body can function and gather nutrients from your food, vitamins, minerals, and everything that you need for normal functioning. Now, in situations where that gut lining becomes inflamed, larger molecules, bacterial fragments, other types of toxins and things in the digestive tract can pass into the blood before they should be there, triggering a systemic inflammatory response. This is a metabolic endotoxemia. It's a very inflammatory systemic immune response that absolutely can drive autoimmunity. Now, we've talked about how leaky gut can be triggered, some of the ways that can happen, the 3 different levels of severity in other videos. What I want to share with you in this video is how you can still have these systemic immune responses, these inflammatory responses, even if the intestinal lining is not leaky, meaning it has normal integrity, there are no breaks between the cells that line the gut. Everything is functioning normally. And what can happen is if you're the inside of the digestive tract, the bacteria, the microbiota, the group of bacteria, fungal species, viruses that live in the digestive tract, if they become out of balance, one of the things that can happen, which we talked about in a previous video, our last video, was how those bacteria, if you lose certain populations of those bacteria, they don't make postbiotics that keep the intestinal lining healthy, and that can cause the immune system to overreact. Now, in this video, I want to explain that if you have problems with these bacterial imbalances, or if you have overgrowth of certain bacteria, as those bacteria go through their normal life cycle and die, they fragment, and those cell wall fragments, some of them contain lipopolysaccharides, or if the bacteria has a flagella or flagellin that it uses for motility and movement, and those fragments, when they're in a larger amounts in the gut, they can be observable by the immune system, because remember, you have these special immune cells that make their way to the intestinal lining. They stick an appendage into the environment of the digestive tract, and they sample that. And if they take back in to the bloodstream with them lipopolysaccharides and these flagellin, it can create a systemic inflammatory response. So the